Hello, guys. Hope everyone is good. Um, Once again, I'm dropping another video. It's a trade breakdown on Euro USD, and this time I've brought an interesting concept. It's time and price. Guys, I decided because a lot of traders, like people who I admire, people who trade like I want to trade, they emphasize to execute trade during the session. Um, it's Pips of Persia and WWE traders. It's Wakao, Alex, and Wally. Um, they always emphasize um, the magnitude of price and time. I've decided to, during this series of videos I'm going to drop, I decided to consider, because I wasn't aware, even if I executed a trade, I wasn't aware, or should I say, I didn't care about time, like sessions and stuff. From now on, I think if I include time in my trading, because I can read price properly, and there's this trade that I'm going to do today. It was based on sessions from Frankfurt to London to New York, from one session leading to another session. It's a nice and understandable price action. Um, this video today, guys, is a screenshot. I took a screenshot. The reason why I decided to start with videos analysis, I wanted you to see that I didn't replicate, or my analysis, it's bogus or stuff. It's genuine. Just you've seen the videos before analysis, after videos. So let me show you the screenshots. I analyzed using my cell phone. I was not near my laptop. So guys, this is 15 minutes accumulation, which is based on 4-hour accumulation. So yeah, guys, let's get to the charts. This was my 15 minutes 15 minutes accumulation. This blue area right here, it was a 4-hour point of interest. So let's get to the chart. So yes, guys, you see on EURUSD we are bearish. So this is my 4-hour accumulation, and this right here it's M15 accumulation. This setup, it's based on this one, this counter trade trend, where we buy it here to sell it, because we should always trade with the trend. Even if we take a counter trend trade. Pips of Persia once mentioned that any trade is correct only if you know where to get up. So this is one of my counter trend confirmation trade. So this one here, I was expecting to buy it here and to sell it at the top to the downside. So yes guys, let's get to lower time frame. Like I mentioned, this is my higher time frame accumulation and it's broke this this structure here, introduced this SOS, and this was my point of interest. I expected the price to manipulate this momentum trend line and react to this point of interest because the price below here was taking care of all of the supply, and this week over here closed this imbalance, and only this order block was left unmitigated. So I expected the price to manipulate the trend line and react to this order block to the upside. So I saw this M15 point of interest, this one, and the price. This is our PSY. This is our PSY automatic reaction. It's PSY automatic reaction, and these are shakeouts and spring. It's more of a, yes, it's an accumulation, but oh, let me see, guys. Yes, it is an accumulation. It is an accumulation. The reason why I say this is PSY by climate automatic reaction, secondary test, and the shakeouts. These exhibit the characteristics of redistribution, but later on this spring made this entire schematic to be an accumulation. Yes, guys, excuse me. Yes, this accumulation, and it accumulated and completed the schematic and created this momentum trend line. This momentum trend line is this momentum trend line, and this demand introduced the break of this entire 15 minutes range, trading range. And this is a very important demand zone because it's pointed the break of structure. And this momentum trend line, like I mentioned in the previous video, guys, liquidity drives the market. Always wait for the sweep liquidity, so round of liquidity before you look for the trade. I expected the price to manipulate this trend line, and on lower time frame, on M1, 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 the price started to accumulate before reaching our point of interest. That's one identified. That's spotted the break of structure, and the price accumulated nicely. You may wonder, what are these lines? Blue line, red line, and yellow line. Um, Excuse me, guys. These lines, This line here, it's 8 o'clock my local time. This is Frankfurt's open. Frankfurt's open. And it's introduced this demand. It's introduced this demand and went on created a lower low. Later on, it's manipulated the liquidity above the supply. Yes. And after manipulating the liquidity above, it also took the liquidity below. Because under the block structure, a lot of people expected to buy this demand zone and manipulated this demand zone and continue creating STB and a spring. And at 9 o'clock my local time, it's introduced London Open and it's introduced this demand, which sponsored the price and broke the structure. It broke the structure because a lot of people also this bearish order flow. A lot of people were expecting to sell at this point because they saw this bearish order flow to the downside, and this demand sponsored the break of the structure. And this is the London session demand, sponsored the break of structure and went on to create this momentum trend line. And later on in the session, it's manipulated this momentum trend line and went on and broke out of our trading range. Our trading range, this our trading range. You see, from the Frankfurt Open, it created the liquidity and swept that liquidity. And this London session demand zone also created this equalish equal highs ish, yes, more equal highs, but this lower high there was a pool of liquidity above and it did the same, also created this momentum trend line and manipulated before continue to the upside. And this yellow line, it's 2 o'clock South African Standard Time, and we see Frankfurt's Open created the liquidity and took it. Also, London Open created liquidity and did the same thing. And New York Open here, and it created this equal. It created these equal lows and later on manipulated it. So that's where my trade came in. Let me show you the screenshots. This area around here, this first, because I'm not familiar with sessions, but due to understanding price and I've listened to Prince of Persia talking about session leading to another session. Let me show this one. This one. I marked this one, and the price was around here, and it's mitigated and continues to downside. But the reason why I was so reluctant is because I didn't see the break of structure. But during the session, the sequence of mitigation, it's more reliable. Um, if the price is creating a liquidity, then takes that liquidity and go to the upside. It's a series of mitigations. There is no point where the price will just create a structure and then break it out of the blue. This one is a series of mitigation. Nice, nice, nice. The price creates order flow. So I mark the first one after manipulation of these lows. I mark this order block. This one. This one. After the price was around here because I knew below this point there was no other demand zone. The reason why I selected this one is because this order block sponsored the break of the structure. This was our supply zone. And the price, this demand zone sponsored this break of structure. And this is my M10 point of interest. And New York opened and created the liquidity above my point of interest, the significant point of interest, which sponsored the break of this New York and Frankfurt session. This is a significant trading range. So the price reacted perfectly and it took this order block and this one. This one. I marked this one because it was the last one I mitigated. So the price mitigated on the block and went to the upside. Went to the upside. And created. You see this bullish order flow. This bullish order flow is going to create a new higher high. By reaching this higher high, creating this higher high, this first entry had 2.5 pip stop loss. This one had 3 pip stop loss. At this high, this trade, the first trade yielded it's 1 to 22. The second one it's 1 to 70 over a period of how many hours? 10 hours. It's less than a day. Um, you see, guys. You see, guys, like how the price was delivered from H4 accumulation to 15 minutes accumulation to 1 minute accumulation. Same structure. Same structure. You see, this accumulation created a momentum trend line, later on manipulated the momentum trend line. M15 accumulation went on, broke our trading range and created this momentum trend line, and later on manipulated it. Same structure over and over. And this 1 minute accumulation from one session leading to another session, leading to another session, from a sequence of same structure from 4 hour structure, 3 minute structure, 1 minute structure. From Frankfurt created, open, this demand created a new low and later on manipulated the liquidity above and liquidity below. Same thing, London open, manipulated the liquidity above, created another liquidity, manipulated. Then later on the London session created this smaller time frame reaccumulation, which points at the break of structure. And New York Open created its own liquidity, but in line with other two sessions, and later on sequence of mitigation and to the upside. So guys, time and price. This was my first trade where I actually noticed. There's another trade breakdown I did on on GBP USD. I actually took a trade on this one. I caught a nice trade. I'll show you. I'll do another trade breakdown on this one. On Ned's GBP USD. So guys, yeah, this is I don't know, it's the fourth trade breakdown, Euro USD, time and price. I'm going to continue. I think time and price is really important. You see how one session led to another session, so on and so forth. So guys, hope you enjoy. If you like me to drop some more videos, please subscribe. Um, there's a lot, lot of trade breakdowns to be done. Yeah, guys, enjoy. See you on the next video.